right, so we got some really sad news for the Boston Red Sox and Red Sox Nation. Dustin Pedroia has officially announced his retirement after 14 seasons, all of which with the Boston Red Sox. Let me give you a quote on what he said. The Boston Red Sox, to me, it means everything. I started my family there. My kids were born in Boston. Every day I woke up and looked to find a way to help our team win a baseball game, and I got to do it in front of the best fans in the best city. He played 1,512 games with the Boston Red Sox from 2006 to 19. And let me give you some of his career numbers. He had a 299 batting average, a 365 on base percentage, 140 home runs, 394 doubles, 725 runs batted in, 922 runs, 138 stolen bases, 549 extra base hits, and a total base count of 2,649. So he was on base a lot. A lot of people tend to forget that. In Red Sox history, he ranks among the top 10 all-time in hits, doubles, runs, steals, extra base hits, total bases, and at-bats. In addition to that, he's a 4-time Gold Glove winner. He's a 4-time All-Star. He's a 3-time World Series champion. He won the Rookie of the Year in 2007, which just so happened to have been the Red Sox winning the series that year as well, and won the AL MVP in 2008. And this was reported by Brian Hosh of MLB.com. Mario, we're both Red Sox fans, so let me start off real quick by saying, congratulations to Dustin Pedroia on a very great career, very solid numbers too. And I'm truly gonna miss Dustin Pedroia. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, we all think this is sad, and yeah, it is. But I'm gonna be honest. This was kind of expected. The last few years, Dustin Pedroia just got plagued by injuries, and I really wanted to see him, end his career on a high note. Because even before he got injured, he was good, but he wasn't the same. So I kind of saw his twilight coming, but I didn't think he'd get plagued by injuries. I just wanted him to, get that nice tip of the cap and end his career on a high note. But unfortunately, he didn't get to do that. As for his future endeavors in the Hall of Fame, a lot of people say he's a Hall of Famer. I mean, you could make a case for it. You could. I mean, if we're going to sit up here and say Daniel Murphy could make a case for Hall of Fame, then we're not just going to sit up here and say Dustin Pedroia doesn't deserve a case. So, I mean, you could make a case for Dustin Pedroia being in the Hall of Fame. Definitely not a first ballot Hall of Famer. But he could possibly make that the National Baseball Hall of Fame someday. And I hope that happens, but I'm not sure. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. I don't know. As for the Red Sox Hall of Fame, that's definite. Because if you're top 10 all time and if you're top 10 all time in hits, doubles, runs, steals, extra base hits, total bases, at bats for the Boston Red Sox, there is no way in hell you don't make the Red Sox Hall of Fame. So there you go. He's definitely making the Red Sox Hall of Fame without a doubt. But with that said, I wish Dustin Pedroia the best of luck in retirement. I hope he stays healthy. Congratulations for a great 14-year career with the Boston Red Sox. And I'm going to miss you. And thank you for everything you've done for Red Sox Nation.
Yeah, well, I'll pick it up right there. First of all, I just want to thank Dustin Pedroia for the 14 years that he has been with the Boston Red Sox, 14 memorable years. I wish him the best of luck in retirement. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, Nate. This is a weight off not just the Red Sox shoulders, but Dustin Pedroia's as well. I'll start with the Red Sox. When you have a guy for the past 3 years who hasn't really played a lot, it's kind of the amount of money that he's getting paid, it's not being used efficiently, put it that way. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of being wasted. So it's not his fault. He just was dealt with injuries after injury. There's really nothing you can do. The weight is off Dustin Pedroia's shoulders because now you realize that it's just going to keep being injury upon injury and just going to keep piling up. So why play anymore? So he decided to retire because, again, there's really, the health risk is not worth it. And now he gets to spend more time with his family. So the weight is off of him, because he doesn't have to go through all the rehabs no more, all the surgeries that he was going through. You know what I'm saying? So that weight is off of him. Now, going to his accolades, I think he will be a Hall of Famer. Not first ballot, but I think he will be a Hall of Famer. Look, when you have three MLB, when you have 3 rings, when you are a former MVP, a former Rookie of the Year, and a four-time All-Star, I think that's Hall of Fame numbers.
And a 4-time Gold Glover.
4-time Gold Glover. Thank you, Ray. He's one of the best fielders of all time. Red Sox Hall of Fame, you bet your ass is going to be in there. You just know. Like, I mean, top 10 in like 6 categories. Like, we got to be real here. Dustin Pedroia is like one of the first Red Sox all us like 2000 babies all remember. You know what I'm saying? It's him. It's Ortiz, Ramirez for some of us. Later on, it was Mookie. It
James
was
Victorino, James
Jay
Victorino, Mike
Victorino.
Napoli, all these other guys.
Yeah, well, we're talking about like the actual. We're talking about like the longtime Red Sox.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Like, so there was Ellsbury, there was Euclid, there was Pedroia,
in
Ortiz,
Wakefield,
and Wakefield.
Jason
Um,
Varitek.
right. There were all these guys, and we can keep going on and on. But 2000 babies like us, that's what we remember. So Dustin Pedroia is always gonna. I think he's always gonna be a positive image in our mind. You know what I'm saying? When we think about Dustin Pedroia and all the stuff that he's done, we can't help but like thank the guy because he's done so much. And I do wish him the best in retirement. I hope he has an enjoyable life in retirement with his family. Hope that I hope that he stays in good health now since he's not in the MLB no more. And I wish him the best, man. So best of luck to Dustin Pedroia and whatever future endeavors you might want to pursue.